Hello viewers, I'm Random Punishment here, and as you can see we've got the webcam running today. Don't do this very often because I hate setting up the chroma key stuff because the lighting in here is terrible. Anyway, so today we're playing some Pokemon Trading Card Line. We're not actually playing any. What we're going to do is we're going to be opening up some booster packs. Now I've been playing the game for about 5 days now, and I've actually accumulated what I think is an unreasonable amount of booster packs. I believe I've got 26 in here, plus I've got that there. So I have bought some booster packs with the points. I think I bought the four booster packs, which gave me, I think, 4 of the Ancient Origins, which I already had a few anyway. Where is it? Yeah, it gave me 4 of those, and it also gave me a special card and a coin and stuff. I can't remember what the card it was now. But we're going to be opening up some of these packs today, so we will get started rather than dragging this video out any longer than it has to. So, as I said, I've been playing the game for now about 5-6 days. I played Pokemon when I was a kid, Pokemon trading cards, but since then I haven't really touched Pokemon trading cards at all. Like, I've played some of the ROM hacks and some of the things which I've also done videos for on my channel. But we're going to start with some booster packs. I don't know what many of the Pokemon are. I don't know what's strong, what's good. I really don't. This is just me opening booster packs for the sake of I like opening booster packs in trading card games. Magic the Gathering, I'm renowned for opening booster packs, and I really shouldn't because it's not very cost effective in Magic. So that is really loud. I'm going to actually turn it down quickly. So I should have done this beforehand, but I didn't think it was that loud. We'll turn that down. That should be enough. So, without further ado, let's start opening booster packs and see what we get! So each booster pack you get 10 cards, usually with 1 rare in it, which is this one covered up here. So what do we get? We got... I don't know what any of these are, but really I'm mainly more interested in just the stuff down here. Why is that being a bit buggy? So we're going to open that one. And what did we get? We got a Regice. So I don't know if that's any good. It's got fairly good HP, so it's not too bad, I don't think. We're going to open another one. Okay, so a Porygon 2. I didn't know Porygon actually had an evolution. That's interesting. It's quite slow actually. I don't know. It's taken its time to hover over this. So we got 2 this time. I don't know if this means we've got 2 rares or what that means. So an Entei. So I've already got an Entei. It's not really one I really like. But it's really good if you've got loads of energies, but it's really bad otherwise. Okay, and we've got Porygon Z, so we've got even another Porygon. So it evolves from Porygon 2. Okay, discard all special money attached to each of your opponent's Pokemon. During your opponent's next turn, a defending Pokemon attacks cost. During your opponent's cost. Oh, right, okay, that's not too bad actually. It takes a little while to get it up there, it's 3 mana to do it, but I suppose if you've got the double energy, that's not too much of a problem actually. That's pretty good. I might have to work about getting that into a deck actually. Okay, so we're going to open another one. Malmar, I've not seen that before. I do like using these. Is it the dark Pokemon or something like that? I don't know. Does anyone know what this type of Pokemon is? Is it just called a dark Pokemon? I don't know, but I do like using them. They're pretty cool, especially when everyone seems to use psychic decks, and psychic decks are really horrible against. I tend to use the fighting one at the moment, but I seem to run. Everyone's running like the Mental Madness or something deck. It's just pure psychic, and once they get their Ralts and their Glade and Milk Tank out, it's pretty much just unstoppable. It's a really nightmare. So that's going to be pretty nice. I do like using dark Pokemon. Registeel, so that'll go nicely with our Regice. Well, I don't know if it'll go nicely with our Regice, but I do like Registeel. I remember playing it. Registeel come up in, was it the 3rd or 4th gen games? It was Alpha, not Alpha. It was in Sapphire and Ruby, wasn't it? I don't know what gen that was. Gold. Is yellow considered first? I think it's 3rd gen. I'm assuming that's probably 3rd gen. I thought it said it does say unknown. Oh, unknown. I thought it said unknown. Oh, that is that a typo? I'm sure it used to be called unknown. Once during your turn, before you attack, if this Pokemon is in your bench, you may discard this Pokemon and all cards attached to it. No. If you do, draw a card. Okay, so it's not really that good. I could probably only see myself using it if it just happens to be there and I really need to see if I can draw a card. Like, I suppose the Psychic deck, my Galade, if I'm trying to get Galade out, or any other Psychic Pokemon I really want. Sliggoo again. So there's a lot of Pokemon in here. I really don't know what I'm looking at. But the real ones everyone's really looking for is these ones here. So Regiox, so we got all the Regis now. I think Regice, Registeel, and Regirock. So we got all the Regis now. And we've got another one. So okay, it's got two of those. I don't want to. It's a bit buggy today, isn't it? It's, look, you can see the W isn't appearing here and here. That's really. This client is really buggy. Really buggy. It's actually worse than Magic the Gathering's client. And Magic the Gathering's client can be pretty bad as well. Oh, I apologise if you can hear the screaming. Everyone decides they need to take their kids out and make a load of noise out the front of my house. And screaming seems the thing they want to do. Sableye. There's so many Pokemon in here. I have no idea who they is. Like Spinarak, I know. Quagsire, I know. Magikarp, I know. But I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. I do. I'm joking. He's one of the originals. Oh, Gloom. Oh, Vileplume! We got his evolution for him as well. That's a bit weird that we've had two booster packs that have contained evolutions of each other. I don't know if is that intentional. Does anyone know? Do you want to leave a comment section leave a comment in the section below? Is that normal that you get like evolutions of stuff in each booster pack if you tend to get that? Because we've had the Gloom, we've had the Polygon 2 and the Porygon Z. We now have the Gloom and the Vileplume. Is that the original looking Vileplume? It does look like the original looking Vileplume, but it's been a long time since I looked at the original Pokemon cards. Many years since I looked at the original Pokemon cards. Goomy. Again, it's another one I don't know. Vaporeon's pretty nice. I do like Vaporeon. I don't know what deck I'm going to work on because I've not actually built my own deck yet. Metagross. I don't think I've got the evolution for it. No, I can't even remember. Metang. I've got this on 720, so it's not full screen, just so I can see my OBS. Let's have a look. Machine Gun Stone does 10 minutes each card in your hand. It's pretty good if you can rack up a lot of cards in your hand. It's got pretty good base HP as well. Guard Press. During your opponent's next turn, any damage done to this opponent by attacks is reduced by 20. Okay, yeah. I could probably see myself really working on just Machine Stomp and just having a lot of cards in my hand. But Guard Press is pretty good if you're up against something that does a lot of damage and you want to protect your Pokemon. This Pokemon may have up to 2 cards. Oh, that's pretty cool as well. I've just saw that. It can have 2 tools attached as well. Because I find myself sometimes attaching a tool to it and then realising that was a bad tool when I just pulled out another one. Another Flash Energy. I've got a couple of those now. I think, oh, Dangerous Energy. Suspicion Energy, blah blah blah. Whenever the Pokemon, how am I looking at that? Whenever Dark Pokemon is attached to this, your active Pokemon and is damaged by an attack from your opponent's EX. Oh, so it only works against EXEs, even if he's not put 2 damage on the attacking EXE. I don't see many people using EXEs though, mainly because everyone I'm playing at the moment, I suppose, are the same level as myself, so they haven't really got many cards. So we're going to open another one. It's good when you see one come out and it's a really bad one. It's like a one that you can counter pretty easily. Like if I'm using my psychics and stuff and they've got a weakness to me. So we've got a Porygon as well now. So I don't think I had a Porygon before, so I have like the full Porygon combination. What we got in here? Valor Corona. Again, another Pokemon I don't know. I don't think I have its full evolution either. Prevents all effects from your opponent's abilities being done to this Pokemon. Burning Scale. So it probably. 2 coins does 20 damage, 20 for more damage. It's not 20 times. Okay, so it does do 20 damage base, and then it can do up to 60 damage. Okay, that's pretty cool. For basically, that's like a first attack for it, so you can get it in. That's pretty cool, actually. I might get that into a fire deck somewhere along the line. But at the moment, I think I'm going to be working on psychic decks or something just to counter. So that looks like we're done for the original packs we were opening. I can't even remember what ones we were opening now. Was it the Ancient Origins we were opening? So we're done with the Ancient Origins ones now. So we've got one breakpoint to open. But yeah, but I might get... I'm going to focus on a anti-psychic deck, I think, because I just get fed up with everyone using psychic. It's a pretty easy deck to run, and it's really boring, and people need to try something else. Ooh, now that's something we're looking for. A nice rare. That's quite a lot of base HP as well. I imagine this is pretty rare. It's one of the EXE cards. It's an evolution, which is a bit of a bummer because I don't think I've got Scissor, and it evolves from Scissor EXE as well, and I haven't got the Scissor EXE. That's why it's got quite good highest health. What's it do? 120 damage. It's not the highest damage I've seen on EXE cards. Some of them have a bit more than that. You may discard a special energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon or Stadium card in play. Okay. When one of your Pokemon becomes a Mega Evolution, but your turn ends. Okay, I never knew that the Mega Evolution rule. So I'm just fidgeting because my back's starting to ache the way I'm sitting. Okay, now that's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool card, but as I said, I don't think I have the scissor. In fact, I guarantee you I don't have the scissor because I was looking at my EXEs earlier on. I do have a nice one. I can't remember where I got it from though. So I thought we just opened the breakthrough ones. It it was Breakpoint we opened, wasn't it? Okay, well, the ones I've got down here, I've got to put on. I can't remember if I told you or not. I've got some booster packs to add on later on. Ones I've bought. I'm trying to find my camera. I've got 10 Breakpoint boosters and I've got 10 Steam Siege boosters that I'll be adding on later on, and I'll be doing those in a separate video. Okay, so we've got a break. Is this a breakthrough booster? Ooh, Magneton. So I've got loads of Magnemites, but I don't think I've got a Magneton. So that's going to be pretty nice. Stuff is actually I'm getting some nice. I can see I'm getting some nice electric things. I actually do want to build an electric deck because I do like electric, and I've got the theme deck for it. But I've used it once in a tutorial. Oh yes, Mewtwo was like one of my favourite Pokemon of all time, and I've just got the EXE for him. I'm actually really happy about that. It's a holo as well. Is it holo foil, if you want to call it? That's pretty cool. That is definitely going in my Psychic deck that I'm going to be able to. I don't even care if it's a crap card, it will be going in my Psychic deck. And yeah, I don't like the idea of using EXE cards because of, you know, the damage they take. His weakness is Psychic as well, so he's not going to be too good in an anti-Psychic deck if he's got weakness against it. But I really want to get that into a Psychic deck because I really do like. I've not even looked at the spells yet. I'm just looking at the actual this bit here. It's awesome. I love it. This attack does 30 damage, charms the amount of energy attached to this Pokemon. Okay, sweet. But I don't really have 3 energy attached to it. Just to do the damage change, unless I don't want to really soup it up. But I couldn't see me doing it. It's a bit of a waste of energy. Special damage counters on this Pokemon with those on your opponents. Now that is what I like. Okay, this could actually go quite well in a Psychic deck. I mean, especially if he's if it's nothing like Glade and they've got loads of energy on them. I don't know of any other Psychic Pokemon out there, but this would do really well on it. I mean, even against another Mewtwo, like another Mewtwo EXE. I mean, he's got quite a lot of health, so unless they're doing like 80 damage to me, or 75, is that 75 damage to me? Yeah, 75 damage, or less. No, 75 damage and I'm dead because of the weakness. But anything lower than that, I'm good. If it's not a Psychic Pokemon, if I'm up against like a Rock type Pokemon, it's going to decimate them. That's pretty cool, especially like a Machamp. I could just swap my damage things over with his damage reduction, just give him the damage counters anyway, and then hit him with Shatter Shot. That's pretty cool. The next turn, like Shatter Shot, and he's dead. That's cool. I do like that. It also means you don't have to really worry about too much about potions on him once you get into that. No, I'd like that. That's a good move. I don't know if that's going to affect. I'm talking so much in this video, like, to what I've got. It's just really dragging on. It's going to be a really long video. Sorry guys if you just wanted to see me open boosters, but I'm quite excited about this card. If anyone's got any comments about this card, you know, how they think they can, if they think they can help me build a deck, because I've never actually built one before. I've built like Magic decks and stuff, but Magic plays a hell of a lot differently to the way Pokemon plays. I think Pokemon in the way is easier, but I still don't know how to build the decks. I don't know what I'm really looking for, or I mean, suppose I could sit there and work out synergies, but I'd rather someone could help me or not. So if you can, remember, leave a comment in the description what you think a good Psychic basic deck would be, especially looking at the cards and stuff I've got from here. Anyways, and what do you think on the Mewtwo card? Because that is awesome. I love it. Okay, well, we're done with that one. I might have to, but that was a breakthrough, wasn't it? Does it tell me what I just opened? Products open. It doesn't tell me what I just opened. No, that's just telling me I got some of those points earlier. Okay, so it doesn't tell me, but I'm pretty sure that was breakthrough deck. So I think I'm going to have to buy myself some more of those breakthrough decks because I did like that card, and that's made my day actually, that one. What we got in here? So we've got Fate's Collide booster pack now. Okay, 2 potentially rares. I'm assuming these ones are rares then. Wormadam. So again, a lot of Pokemon I don't know. Coughing, obviously. Actually, I got that one on Pokemon Go a couple of weeks ago, and I was really happy about it because I hadn't seen one forever. What we got here? Audio Spirit Link. Your turn does not end. Your turn does not end if the Pokemon this card is attached to an Arduino EXE. So I'm assuming that's an evolved Arduino. I'm assuming Arduino. Your turn does not end. Your turn does not end if the Pokemon this card is attached to becomes. So does that mean that your turn never ends? Like the moment you play that out, you can just attack. Okay, I don't get this item. I mean, if that item really does mean that, the moment you get Arduino EXE out and you can get that on there, you basically win the game. There's nothing they can do. Is that true? Oh no, I get it now. I get it now. I think that's because I'm pointing at the screen. You guys can't see. I'm assuming that's actually this bit here. I'm assuming that's because when it becomes a Mega Evolution, your turn ends. I'm assuming that if you Mega Evolve, your turn doesn't end. Yeah, okay, yeah, I've got the idea of it now. Don't worry, explain it to me. I think that's it. If I'm wrong, oh, we got a Mew. So we got a Mew and a Mewtwo now. Brilliant. We got the pair. This Pokemon can use. Oh, that's really annoying. The drum roll. I might have to just turn the music off actually for that. Apologies if you did like the music, but it's actually really frustrating when I'm trying to talk, and I'm sure people are finding it irritating as well, just listening to it over and over. So, Memories of Dawn. This Pokemon can use attacks of any of your basic Pokemon in play. So yeah, it can just like this Pokemon can use the attacks of any of your basic Pokemon in play. So anyone on your bench, you still need the necessary energy to use each. So I suppose if you've got like what we got here, there's nothing on here, but I suppose if you had like WoW, actually, your basic. No, Mewtwo is Mewtwo classed as a basic Pokemon because he's an EXE. I don't know if that's classed as basic or not. He's not evolution, so I'm assuming he is a basic Pokemon. If not, either way, I think like if you had this on the field, you'd have to have free energy to field it. But that's pretty cool. An encounter: search your deck for a Pokemon. For a Pokemon, reveal it and put it in your hand and shuffle. Okay, so that's pretty useful as well. Would it be psychic damage he does then, or would it be leaf damage? I'm really not sure. I might have to do like a building, but I can't use him. I've got Kabutops. Not too really excited about Kabutops. Kabutops is always pretty cool, but it's never really, nothing really too exciting for me. Mew's pretty cool though. Yeah, but I don't know if that'd be like psychic damage or would he do leaf damage? I can't remember. I've lost my train of thought. But anyway, so we got Kabuto. Heal this Pokemon for the same amount of damage you did your opponent's active. Okay, so be 50 damage. Might be less if they've got resistance. Might be more if they've got a weakness. So potentially 100 damage. Potentially only 30 damage. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 60 more damage. Damn, that is a good attack. That might go well in a fighting deck. I don't know if I can make. Can you make theme decks to test in player versus AI? I've never tried it. If anyone knows, can you let me know in the comment section, please? Okay, we're going to open another one as we got a few of these, I believe. I don't even think we're halfway yet, and we're like 20 minutes in. I wanted to get this to like a half-an-hour video, but I don't think it's going to be happening. So we've got Kabuto now, so we can fully evolve our Kabutops, actually. I'd actually forgotten it was an evolution. No, we can't fully evolve because it's restored, so I'd need to have the fossil as well. I never knew you actually had the fossil for him. Okay, so he's actually classed as an evolution, I suppose, so he's not actually a basic Pokemon. Is he a basic Pokemon, or is he an evolution? Because it doesn't say, you know, stage 1 or basic or anything, just as restored. I've never seen that before because obviously he's a fossil. I think Aerodactyl was a fossil as well, wasn't he? Oh, what is that? That looks pretty cool. Let's have a look at that. What, are you going to see me turn my head sideways at the moment because I cannot read that? Can I rotate it? No, I can't. I can't even read that. It's on such a horrible band. My eyes are terrible. Discard as many blah blah energy attached to this Pokemon as you like. So it is not a Pokemon, but it is a Pokemon. It's an evolution of somebody. Bonds on Break. I've never even heard of a Break card. Like there's a lot of new stuff. Bozone Break retains the attacks, abilities, weaknesses, resistances, or as of its previous evolution. Okay, cool. Discard as many energy as you like. So it still has all the same attacks. For each energy card discarded in this way, you choose one of your opponent's Pokemon and do 30 damage to it. Don't apply weaknesses. Blah 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 blah. You may choose the same Pokemon more than once. Okay, so it doesn't say how many. So if I've got, you can only use it. Well, you could use it as many times as you'd like, depending on how much energy you've got on there. But I suppose if you stacked it out with that energy, I don't even know what that energy's called. It's a new one to me. But I suppose if you stacked it out with that, you could literally wipe out his entire team the moment you get this evolution in. So I might keep that actually. If I'm going to put that in a deck, that's pretty cool. If I'm going to have that in a deck, I'd probably have him sitting on the back line, and the moment I get enough energy on him, you just retreat the other Pokemon, and it's a bit of a cheap move, but if you can do it, you can wipe out their entire team in one hit. Why not? Although it's only 30 damage, so they have to be pretty damaged in the first place. If he's got a team like a Magikarp, it might be well. What we got here? Arduino EXE. So we've got the Arduino, so we just basically need the M Arduino now for the Mega Evolution of him. Haven't got that. I know I haven't got that. So if we wanted to use that, we could use it at some point once I get that. So we're getting some pretty good cards actually. The booster packs are definitely well worth opening rather than I was originally going to trade them. So I don't really know much about the Pokemon. His spells don't look that brilliant. This attack does something for each of your bench Pokemon. I guess it's up to like 100 does more damage. So yeah, you can have 5 on. Is it 5 on your bench and 1 active? Yes, 5 on the bench. Although you can extend that, so you're looking at 110 damage basically. Okay, we are done with that then, and we're going to go through onto our XY Flash Fire now. So let's see if we can start speeding this up a little bit more, because I'm getting so sidetracked on some of the things it catches. So Caterpie, Phoebus, you can see all these new cards I'm getting. Like I barely have any cards. Stunky, I didn't think I had a Stunky. Flowette, I actually think I do. I do have the. I think I have an EXE of that. I'll go through my collection a little bit, but I'm pretty sure I've got something that evolves from that. Actually, I think I might. Yeah, I think I have, but I think I've got like an EXE version of it. Or something. We'll have a quick look later on in the collection to see what we've got. If I remember, I'm no doubt going to lose track of what I was looking at. I may even do that quickly now. So we've got Dragonlage, again, something I don't know. It looks like, is that a Dragon type Pokemon? Again, that is another sort of deck I want to build, a Dragon type. There's so many decks I want to try out. Your opponent's poison Pokemon can't retreat. Flip a coin if heads. That's quite nice actually. You poison between. Is it my turn? I poison him. He then takes damage when his turn starts, and then when his turn finishes. Or is it? I know that's how it worked on the Pokemon Game Boy games, but I can't remember if that works on NES as well. Is it every time it comes back to me? I don't know, but that's pretty cool. We're actually gonna click done just now. I'm gonna, before I forget, I'm gonna check my Pokemon, and I'm gonna hit filters, and we are gonna go. I'm not sure if it's classed as promo or not. And then we're gonna go for rarity, and I didn't think. I thought these were the hard. I don't get that because I don't think these are that rare. So yeah, I do have a Flowette. Yeah, that's the different version of it. Or is it the same version? I'm sure I had that. Yeah, it is a different version. I have got another Flowette in here somewhere, haven't I? So I thought these ones over here were the rarer ones, like Dialga. I don't know where that came from. If anyone knows where you got that from, like where I got that from, I'm not sure if that was through like like tutorials or something, or I'm not entirely sure where that one came from. But yeah, I thought these were the rarer ones and these were slightly easier ones, but now I'm a bit confused because it seems to me like that one's a commoner one compared to the others. I don't know, or other that was just the way it filters them. Because I mean, these come in basic decks, so these can't be that rare. I mean, that come in. The Dark Hammer one, or whatever it's called, and yeah, that come in the water deck. So they're pretty common. I mean, they come straight off the bat, like they can't be that rare. But then I've got like 2 of some of these down here. I don't know, but I don't get their rarity. If anyone wants to explain it to me in the comment section, again, I know I'm asking for a lot of people to comment in the comment section, but There's a lot of stuff I don't know about the game. So anyway, we're going to go back to packs, and we're going to go back to opening these. And I'm going to try and, as I said earlier on, try and speed it up. I've actually slowed it down by coming out of here as well now. So let's work on speeding it up. Oh, let's speed it up. That's another Milk Tank. I quite like Milk Tank, but he's only really good with the stage 2. I mean, I know there's different versions of Pokemon. I'm hoping to get a different version of Milk Tank because I do get bored. I mean, that is the way the way people are playing at the moment, like the ones I see anyway. The Mental Madness. I mean, it's called Mental Madness. It's the one basically you just work up routes, get it to stage 2 to the Glade, and then you pop out Milk Tank, and Milk Tank kills everything. And then when he dies, by that point, you've got so much energy on the rest of your Pokemon that Glade just does like 500 damage to everything. What we got these? Discard of energy. If you do, you can't. If you can't discard of energy. What? Discard a energy card from your hand. If you can't discard an energy card, you can't play discard. Okay. Yeah, I'm struggling at the moment. I don't know why. Hepalotile. I don't think I had that one. Yeah, I didn't have that one, but I do have the evolution of him. It came. I thought I had that. But I can't have. I'm sure I got a card in the Versus card in the Versus section. But yeah, I can now use that, and that'll be going into a lightning deck whenever I decide to build one. Ferret, so I don't know why that was covered up, because Ferret, I've got loads of them. I think I've got like 3 of these now. They come with one of the decks I bought. Okay, why didn't I just click open another? Open! Open sesame! There we go. So many booster packs. I'm really looking forward to opening the other ones I've got here actually. I love opening booster packs and opening cards and getting new ones. So that is not new because I've got a few Scraggies, so I don't know why that's flashing up new, or either that's because it's a different version of Scraggy. It is a different version of Scraggy, I believe, because my other Scraggy requires 2 of the Dark Energies. Okay, Geodude. Used to love a Geodude. That's actually quite a cool image of Geodude. Do I go here? Floats around. Don't even know what that evolves from. Burzeril. I think I've got one of those. Not entirely sure. So these aren't exciting catches. Well, these aren't exciting cards to me at the moment. Like, so we can speed up a little bit and carry on going through. So I've got another Flolette. I'm sure. Is that the one? I'm pretty sure that was the one I had earlier on, wasn't it? So why is it saying new? Oh, I don't know. Everything's called the same. Everything's so confusing now. That's pretty cool. I keep seeing that being used by the AI. I do like them. It evolves into a pretty cool, powerful Pokemon. See, another Ferret. That's not. I wouldn't call that rare. So I'm not sure how they're working that. Okay, so the Furious Fist now. Pikachu! Got a Pikachu! So I've got loads of Pikachus, but that is actually a different model to the Pikachu that I've got. I know that is, because my other Pikachu's got 2 spells. Has he got 2 spells? I'm pretty sure he's got 2 spells. Yeah, I think he's got Tackle and something else. So Pangoro, I've got like 4 of those, or 3 or 4 of those, so I might see if I can put those up for trades. I don't know if anyone would be really too interested in having them though, because they seem to be pretty common. Especially when you could buy them with like a deck. And the deck's pretty cheap as well, like 500 coins. So we've got a Raichu. I've already got Raichu. Is that could be the Pikachu I'm thinking of. It's not a Pikachu. I know that's definitely got 2 spells there. But the Pikachu I've been using to evolve it into, or evolve it from. Yeah, Hitmontop. Yay! I do like Hitmontop. I do have a Hitmonlee, which is pretty cool. Like, he attacks people on the bench. So if they've got no energy and they're just sitting there, just like putting energy on another Pokemon, and you know that other Pokemon can't do any damage to you, you just start attacking the Pokemon on their bench instead and force them to make a change of what they're doing. And I think he's only got like 1 retreat as well, so the moment they start changing, you can just pull him off and put something else in. Switch his Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. Okay. Aurorus, again, not a Pokemon I know. Any damage done by opponent's attack, any damage done by your opponent's attack to each of your water Pokemon that has water energy checks is reduced by 20. Okay, so that's a nice thing to have on there. Might keep that on there with like Articuno, so you can get all your energy out, fill it all out, and then put Articuno out, and he just does loads of damage. Phantom Forces now. Let's have a look what we got. So I'm hoping lots of Ghost type Pokemon, lots of Psychics. Doesn't seem to be the case though. I've only got 2 really there. Lampent. Okay, I'm going to try and wrap this up now. I'm going to try and go through quicker through Pokemon. Gudra. Actually, that looked pretty cool. Another Dragon-type Pokemon. The only thing I have with Dragon-type Pokemon is the amount of energy. They require like different types of energy. Could be quite annoying building a deck of just Dragon Pokemon, because you'd have to have you'd have to be really careful with the ones you have to decide what sort of energy you have on you. I know a lot of them use these here, but they also require certain things, so that'd be could get pretty awkward. I should have clicked open another. Oh wow, we've got quite a few of the next cards. I think we've got 5 of the next ones. Jadudi, Zubat, Auramola, Liepard. Again, not a Pokemon I know, but it is again another dark thing, so it's going to be pretty good against all the Psychics that people are using at the moment. So I think it's going to be a mixture of Psychic and Dark ones they use for Psychic because of the extra damage they do, and these for the resistances they do. Gigalith, what does that for? Baldor, so I don't have, is Baldor? I can't read that. I need to blow this text up. I mean, I know I could make the window a bit bigger, but I shouldn't have to, it should still be readable. Okay, so not really exciting catches at the moment. I'm going to try and whip through this now. So Primal Clash now. I've got 5 of these to open, I believe. Coming to the end of our boosters now, actually. So Electric, I've actually got one of those. Electric, I've got one of those as well. Slightly different model, but I've got a different one. Camera up, so there we go, we've got an EXE. I'm pretty sure EXEs are they supposedly rare? I'm assuming they are. Is that foil? It does look it, doesn't it? Yeah, that is a foil as well, so that's pretty cool. Flip a coin is actually a fire type Pokemon, so that I can get it into a nice fire deck. We've basically picked up some nice cards today so far. In my opinion anyway, I've picked up a reasonable amount of different types of Pokemon. I mean, I'm adding like 260 cards to my my collection, so I expected to get some Aggron as well. So we've got another Spirit Link. I want to get quite a few of these Spirit Links actually, especially if you can have like 2 tools attached to some of them. Max's Hidden Ball Trick. So I'm gonna leave this now. Just keep going on and going through these, and I think I'm gonna check all the Pokemon out towards the end. I think I'm just gonna be looking really mainly at these ones now. I've been saying that for ages, haven't I? Open another one. Whoa, what happened to my voice there, man? My voice went really weird. Hippopotas, Theo. Okay, that's another model I've got. Yeah, so that's the model I've got. I've got quite a few of those. That looks quite cool actually. Does it do more damage? So that's actually a better model. It's a little bit less health. But I might see if I can start moving that. I'm going to move this out and put this one in. In fact, that's exactly what I'm going to do. If I can change the theme decks, I will be doing that. Wonder Energy, so that's Fair Energy. I don't have many Fairy Pokemon, so I'm not really too interested in that. Sharpedo EXE. So we've got another EXE card. Seem to be picking these up quite a lot, so they can't be too rare. Hunt. Switch your bench Pokemon with Jagged Fang. Discard an energy attached to this Pokemon, then discard an energy attached to your opponent's Pokemon. Okay, it's good if I've got a load of energy in my card. I know he's struggling on energy, but otherwise I probably won't want to use that one too much or use this card at all too much. I can't really see me working him into a deck. Let's open another one. So I have to click my nose. It's a bit weird. I have a problem with my nose and throat and stuff. I had to click my nose to be able to breathe properly. Doctors haven't got a clue what it is. So what do we got here? Trevenant. So I saw one of these actually earlier on in a game I was playing. It looks pretty cool actually. I do like the artwork on it. Again, it's another EXE card. I'm not too keen, as I said before, because of when you lose them, you lose quite a lot of. You lose 2 of your points, so that puts them like quite a chunk of the way. It's like a third of the way to winning. So what we got here. Defend your Pokemon can't retreat. Okay, so it doesn't really do too much damage. This attack does 20 more damage for each energy attached to this Pokemon. So that's effectively, to do it, you need 3 energy on there. Yeah, it needs to be Leaf Energy. So if you're using the double energies, it's not going to affect it. But if you use 3 Leaf Energies, what's that? That's next to 60. So it's 110 damage. That's quite a lot, especially if it's against something like a water Pokemon that's weak to grass. Wow, this video is getting really long now. We're like 35 minutes. I usually try to keep my videos. That's pretty cool. I do like Nidoqueen. I'm actually looking to see if I can get all 150. I don't care what models they look like, just to see if I can get all 150 of the original Pokemon. 150, 151? I don't know, 151 I suppose if you include Mew. All the original Pokemon. I don't know where I am with it at the moment. I will actually go and have a quick look later on. Aggron XE, so we did get the Aggron Spirit earlier on, so that's going to be pretty cool. I'm still not sure what that type of energy is. If anyone wants to let me know, again in the comment section below. If you know a lot about Pokemon, I suppose you can leave a massive long comment. I really don't care. I will read it all. I do tend to read all of my comments, and I do try to reply to as many of them as possible. I don't get too many. Depends on my time and stuff like that, but I will reply if I've got a nice reply to you. Okay, so last 2 booster packs, and then we're going to quickly flick through the uncommon chests. So we got Bagron, so Pokemon I don't know, Spearow, Execute. So we got some few more of the originals. Was Togepi? I don't think Togepi was one of the originals. Was he? Who's that? Sorry, that's my neighbours. Just saw someone pull up outside my house. No, Tropius. Now that is actually a really cool card. I do like putting that on the field because of just the damage he does, plus the stomp as well. It does take a lot of energy though. Is there an evolution version of this? I might have to look into that. If there is, that's gonna be pretty cool. Carbink again. So we've got some fairy Pokemon coming through now. So we've got the Togepi. I've not really been paying attention actually until now about fairy Pokemon since I mentioned it a minute ago. Okay, I'm going to stop reading too much about them. Yuzufen, again, that's one I keep seeing pop up. It does look pretty cool, especially with the Sky Attack and the Feather Dance. Like Feather Dance, then do Sky Attack on your next turn. If the Sky Attack works through, that's like 200 damage there. That's pretty cool. Okay, so last one is the Steam Siege. Although, as I said before, we do have some packets just down here. Some Steam Siege, which is the new packets that have just come out, I believe. I've got 10 of those, and I've got 10 of the Breakpoint boosters. I think we've already opened a Breakpoint booster. I think we only had one of those. That's a weird looking Pokemon. I've never seen that before. I mean, that's pretty weird to see that on the anime. Like, how would that work? Is it just like loads of gears just following around? That's pretty odd. Weevil, so again, this is going to probably eventually go into, I'll be looking at it, but it'll probably eventually going into my anti-psychic deck. And Hykogon, again, something I've not heard of, another Dragon type Pokemon, looks pretty cool, only using, again, 2 different types, but it's lower, discard as many attached to your Pokemon as you like, so that's all of your Pokemon by the looks of it, including on your bench. This does 50 damage times the amount. Wow, so you're going to have to discard 1 energy to actually do damage because it's a times, so if you don't take any off of it, it doesn't do any damage. Crawlfang, during your opponent's next turn, any damage done by the attacks from the defended Pokemon is reduced by 40. Wow, that's pretty cool actually. And that's only 2 energy required for that. I mean, I suppose you've got to get the entire evolutions out for it, which could be a pain in the ass. But yeah. Okay, so that's about it for the boosters. We're going to quickly open these uncommon chests, see what we get in here. So we got a card and we got some 5 points. Okay, I love points. I like a lot of points so I can get another booster. Aegius Slash. Okay, what's that evolve from then? I can't actually right click on it to zoom in on it, so I have no idea what it is, and I can barely read any of that. My eyesight is terrible. Anyway, we're going to open another one of them. Now you get another 5 of those, and we've got a switch, so nothing really exciting. Okay, we're going to open another one. Get 5 of those, and this looks like it's made up a rare one. What we got? Reshiram, another dragon Pokemon. Wow, that's actually quite a lot of energy. Really for it, doesn't really do a lot of damage compared to some of the other Pokemon I've picked up, although it is basic Pokemon and it has got an effect, an ability. Once during your turn before you attack, if this Pokemon is active, you may attach an energy card from your hand to one of your dragon type Pokemon. Okay, so that's cool. So if you've got like a dragon deck, you can keep attaching those, but you've got to have the energy in your hand, you can't just search for the deck. So, I mean, I suppose it means you can attach 2 energy in a turn, but you've got to have the energy on your deck. So nothing, again, very exciting in those. Is that all of them now? Okay, that's all of them. So I will be doing another video shortly. In fact, I'm probably going to shoot it after this. I'm just going to add all the codes. But anyways, thanks for watching. And if you do want to see the next video, remember to click the like and subscribe. It really does help me out when you click the like button. And subscribe so you know when the new video comes up with the other boosters. If you do like watching people unlock boosters, because I love opening boosters and I love watching people unlock boosters, because New cards are awesome. Everyone loves new cards, everyone loves getting new cards, and everyone loves to see other people get new cards. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.